Am I non-exempt if I fail the salary basis test? Imagine working hard all week and not knowing if your paycheck is guaranteed. That's what the salary basis test is all about. It helps decide if you're entitled to overtime and minimum wage protections. If your pay fluctuates or gets cut based on your work, you might be in a different category than you think. The salary basis test checks if you are paid a fixed, predetermined amount each pay period. This amount should stay the same regardless of how many hours you work or how well you perform. If your employer reduces your pay because of how much you work or makes deductions that aren't allowed, you fail this test. When that happens, you are considered a non-exempt employee under the Fair Labor Standards Act. Failing the salary basis test means you are no longer classified as exempt from overtime rules. Instead, you become non-exempt, which means you are protected by wage laws. Non-exempt workers must be paid at least the minimum wage for every hour they work. Plus, they are eligible for overtime pay at 1.5 times their regular rate when they work more than 40 hours in a week. It's important to know that the salary basis test is just one of 3 tests used to determine if you are exempt or non-exempt. The other 2 are the salary level test and the duties test. The salary level test sets a minimum salary threshold, and the duties test looks at your job responsibilities. If you fail any one of these tests, you are classified as non-exempt. Even if you are paid a salary, your pay must meet minimum wage laws. If your pay varies or is reduced based on hours worked or output, you probably don't meet the salary basis test. This means you should be considered non-exempt and receive proper overtime and minimum wage protections. Employers need to classify employees correctly to avoid legal issues. Misclassifying someone as exempt when they are not can lead to back pay for overtime, fines, and penalties. If your pay isn't guaranteed each week or changes based on your work, you are likely non-exempt. In that case, you should be paid according to wage and hour laws, including overtime when applicable.